Welcome, everyone, to a brand new video series, a history of PC gaming. I've been a huge fan of PC gaming for years, ever since my family bought a compact Presario 425 in 1995. I think we got it from Asda, of all places. My tiny 10-year-old mind was blown away by 3.5-inch floppy versions of Theme Park and Sid Meier's Pirates. However, it wasn't until we upgraded this computer with an external 2-speed CD drive and Sound Blaster compatible PC speakers that my love for PC gaming really took off. Command & Conquer, Theme Hospital and Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat all cemented a love for PC gaming that persists to this day. So now I wish to bring you a homage to this excellent medium of video gaming, and I'll bring it to you through high quality, well-produced YouTube videos, or whatever I happen to churn out. I'm the Geeky Dad, and this is a history of PC gaming. So, first things first, we have to decide when the history of PC gaming started. Now, it could be argued it all began in 1962 with the release of Steve Russell's Space War. However, that game wasn't really available on anything that could be described as a home computer in 1962, being mostly restricted to computers in universities and other institutions. Some could argue it began in 1981 with the release of what is considered one of the first PCs, the IBM Personal Computer. Of course, it's one of the first PCs, you dinkleberry, it's called a personal computer. This is a fair argument to make, and a number of great games were released on the IBM. For me, however, I'm going to go for an event which marked the start of the PC gaming boom, the 1983 video games crash. It was at this point in history that PC gaming really started to take off. With much of the competition for video games out of the way and the rise of bedroom coders, the PC gaming industry really started to boom. It's because of this I've made the completely arbitrary decision to start my series in 1983. Well, not exactly. I am going to do a pre-history video which will outline all significant PC games that came out before 1983 and how they impacted the industry. Don't like it? Well, tough. My video, my rules. The next thing we need to do is decide on exactly what a PC is. Is a Spectrum ZX a PC? Is a Commodore 64 a PC? I suppose they're not, strictly speaking. However, will I be able to tell the history of PC gaming without mentioning these machines? That's debatable, and I reckon it might get tricky. I have to put my cards on the table. I've got quite the bias here. I'm a proud Spectrum owner, and one of my earliest memories is my dad bringing home a Spectrum 48K he'd bought off some guy from work. That evening he let me stay awake playing a Space Invaders clone. It's such an important event in my life that I've got commemorative ink on my left arm to mark the occasion. So I've got a specky bias. So while computers like the Spectrum will be included in this video series, they definitely will not be the focus. MS-DOS-based games machines will be the core of this series, but we will touch on influences from Spectrums, Amigas, BBC microprocessors and Amstrads. Mobile gaming and its influence on PC gaming will rear its ugly head in the more recent history videos, and while we may be including home computers of the 1980s, Macintoshes can get in the bin. In general, I'm going to talk about PC exclusives rather than games that were released across multiple platforms. Early arcade ports won't get talked about, and neither will games like the later GTAs, because these were released on consoles first and then ported to the PC. Much more likely to get a look in are the two earlier games in the GTA series, because they were released on PC first. So, we've established what exactly the series is going to cover, so let's talk a little bit about what the format's going to be. Each episode is going to be looking at a particular year in PC video gaming history. We'll be looking at the major releases of the year, what the groundbreaking games were, interesting news for the time, and any controversies there were. Occasionally, there will be games that were so important to the history of PC gaming that they will need their own video, diving deep into exactly what made them innovative, how well they were received at the time, and what they're like to play now. These will be in their own series called Games That Changed the Game. I'm going to have great fun making these videos, and hope you folks are going to have great fun watching them. Tune in next time for the very first episode, looking at PC gaming's pre-history. I've been the Geeky Dad, and this is a history of PC gaming.